And I said, in fact, you remind me very little of him. And I said, so I'm not offended, I'm confused. And then I just turned. And he was devastated. It was almost better than punching him. Didn't feel quite as good, but it was a little bit, it would have been, he just stood there, dumbfounded. And Matt, our friend, this guy's awesome. He stands up and goes over and he leaned over and he goes, do you understand what he said? And he just talked the guy through it, and God totally took charge of that situation, and it didn't smell like Jeremiah. And I walked out of there that night and I thought, I want every single circumstance like that in my life to smell like Jesus. Because most of the time, this guy here you're looking at, the situations I come out of smell like me and not like him. Those are the things that Jesus isn't coming to me and guilt trip me and manipulate me and threaten me with hell. He does not do that. Okay? There is a thing of sin and rebellion in which will destroy me. Okay? That's period. If you live in sin, the Christians don't live that way. Period. But Jesus comes to me in the areas of my brokenness and says, I love you enough where I'm going to ride you. I'm going to let young guys that I love too, I'm going to let them come in and pick on you. Because they're going to bring out of you things that you don't see. I think that's what kids are. They're these little things that bring things out of you that you don't even know that's there. Alyssa's going to come tonight. I wouldn't love for anything more than to see you walk out of here tonight with a whole different picture of the kind of intimacy that Jesus wants to have with you. And I don't want to offend you. I will sometimes get your attention and hoop and holler, but this matters to me. I don't do this because I get paid. Probably should wait till I get my check, but I do this whether I get paid or not. This is my call, and this is truth. This is eternal stuff here. I'm not peddling ideas. So I'm wondering tonight, I meet Christians who live in bondage to false guilt and fear, and you don't have to live like that anymore. That's not him. He looked at Peter and said, listen, you're going to deny me 3 times, but when you turn back, man, I've prayed for you, dude. It makes me wonder if sometimes in my past, when I've acted like such a jerk, if the whole heavens are going, not Jeremiah. If Jesus is not going, hold on, give him a second. Watch it. Hold on. I told you. That's my. You just got to, he's coming out of it. It's like he's pulling for us. You know what I'm saying? He's not just, that's old context. And when he convicts you, it's not like, I'm so tired of, would you hear me? There's this area of your life that doesn't look like me. And you smell like you so bad. I want you to smell like me. I'm a real man. I'm wondering if some of the girls here, if he wouldn't grab you by the hand and quite frankly pull you into the closet. I'm not talking about the teens. I used to wonder why teens would come to teen camp dressed so broken. It all got cleared up when I saw their moms. They're just as broken. Get plastic surgery. I don't care. And I can talk openly about this. I don't know anybody here. But it can lead to vanity. And you can get your identity from dyeing your hair, and pulling your skin back, and look beautiful. Please, go look beautiful. What would happen if you just said, Jesus, I would love to get my self-esteem and self-worth not through the flesh, but through you. And that's a guy thing just as much as it is a girl thing. I'd love to get my self-worth not from my job, not from money. How far can you run with this? It makes me wonder what God is dealing with you on. Not that kind of thing. But grabbing you by the hand and saying, I'd love to just open your eyes, maybe to something you've never seen before. Jesus, we love you tonight. I'm so presumptuous. I'm always feeling that people are going to find the studies so exciting because they've been so transformative in my life. They've changed me. Would you have your way in the life of, yes, your children, Father? I am absolutely I stand staggered at the level of relationship that you want with me. It's no wonder that Paul says stuff like, pray without ceasing. Just don't ever stop. There's a whole group of us tonight, Jesus, going to go raid the Dairy Queen again. We'd love for you to be a part of that. And we would love to smell like you. In fact, Jesus, we give you permission to speak to us. In fact, Lord, I want that to take place tonight, tomorrow night, and Wednesday night as we gather together as family in a very real way. And here at Clarksville, Jesus, I find it so neat. That's what I was talking to the couple tonight before. Sir, they're walking in relationship. They're walking in life in the midst of a family. That's what church is. And they're seeking to live and do this together, which is how you designed it. And Jesus, we want to gather together as a big family, and we want to listen to our Father speak to us. And you're so not like many of our fathers. You're patient. You're kind. You're the epitome of all good. You are love. You're the best friend we've ever had. You look out for us. I'm under the impression that you wait beside me. The way that I look at my little boy and the way that I look at my little girl pales in light of the way you look at me. I stand embarrassed. It's beyond flattery. So we give you permission to speak to us tonight, God, wherever that may be. Some of us may be dealing with some intimate issues no one knows about. Other things maybe are more commonly seen. Would you expose those to us tonight? We trust you. We trust you. We give you that voice in our life. Educate us. We're not interested in being legalistic people that we just do something because the Bible says so. I'd really like to know your heart and mind on it. And I think you want me to know. So we want you to speak with us tonight.